You want this, but you're new to After Effects? I got you.
Combination.
Now what you do is, firstly, you pick your clip. Now, for example, I have this bald eagle in front of me. Shout out Artisman. Now, depending on how long your clip is, usually it'll be like a second or two, right? Now, this type of transition is usually used in the intros where, for example, this, right? And what I'll be showing you guys is more like a start of a clip where it's in motion and then the main shake happens, like the big shake happens, right? Don't mind my voice, I'm slightly ill. The weather is moving mad, you know. Anyways, besides the topic, go to layer, new, and adjustment layer. Now what adjustment layer does is it is used for all of your effects and all of your colorings and all of that. Those are some of the deeper shit, but then effects in general. Now you go to the end of the clip because that is where you want the adjustment layer to end, and the splitting and all of that other complicated shit will be done later. Now you go to the end of the clip and you press Ctrl Shift and D, right? Do that and then press backspace to delete the rest of the thing because you don't need that. Now go to the beginning of the clip and select where you want the shake to be, like the main shake, and now the main shake is always the next part, right? And for me it's the first second, so I'm going to select that, Ctrl Shift D, split, and going to the first one, going to the beginning. Now my clip isn't pre-composed. Now before any effects to be added, you have to pre-compose the raw clip. Now this is a raw clip and you have to pre-compose, so right click, pre-compose. Make sure that you select all, like these two ones. These two are really important to select with. Don't ask me why, I have learned from tutorials too. Anyways, let's do these, select both of them, boom. Now motion blur, motion blur, and motion blur. Motion blur is a must. If you don't have motion blur, just start motion blur. Now go to the beginning of the clip and from effects and presets, I have typed it in already, but then you can figure it out. Just go to effects and presets panel and type in Twitch and select that, drag it here in the first one. And the first thing you guys should do is observe what is there in here. Don't give a fuck about that, just follow me. Go to enable and enable slide. The slide option, as you can clearly see, something's happening to Darkest Man. We'll let that happen to him for now, we'll make him better. Now go to speed, right, and keep the speed on 30 and put the amount. Now amount is how intense the shake will be. Now for now we are not keyframing anything, we don't want anything to end in this particular clip because as I mentioned earlier, we want it to be like this and ending it like this, right? So this is how the beginning will be. You want it to be consistent, right? You want it to be in a motion, so go to amount and press any amount you want. For me personally, I would prefer 6. That is like the right amount for me. And oopsie, let my PC render that. And as you can see, Darkest Man is in motion. And this is an optional thing. You guys could go to enable again, press light option right here, press light. Now what that will do is it will make like a flicker, subtle flicker, what do you say, effect. Now it's not that noticeable, but it is noticeable, right? It does make a difference in a way. You go to the beginning of the clip. Now for going to the beginning of the clip, you have to press I, and to the end O. So for now we'll press I. Go to Twitch again, double tap or drag or whatever you want, and you press 80 and you press 30 again, convenient for all of us, right? And make sure that you add enable, or else any of this blood clot won't be useful. Now go to amount. Now what we have to do here is keyframe, because this part we want it to end by the end of the clip. We don't want it to be shaking like this one. That is what it makes, a difference. So you press the clock thingy. Yes, we call it the clock thingy. We don't know the real thing. We just need shit to work right now. So go to the clock thingy and amount. Don't change any of this, just the amount, right? Click that, go to the end of the clip and press 0. Now how do you open your keyframes? You press U on your keyboard and you see how this is not exactly in the end. Now zoom in with these thingies. Yes, we call it thingies as well, don't question me. So you can see how it is not in the end. Put it in the end, right? And make sure that it is lined up. And you select these ones, go to your graph editor, select, and use this little bad boy right here, as it says easy ease. Now what easy ease does is it makes it a lot more smoother for, you know, for shakes, for transitions, for whatever. And there is a deeper thing to it. Well, not really deeper, it's just that it's used usually in every single keyframed effect, right? Almost every single one of them. But now you select these ones, you go to your graph editor again, and now you see how you have to do this certain type of graph. Now this pattern is used in almost all, not all, but like almost all of the keyframe transitions at the beginning of the clip, right? So you do this and make it like a L shape type thing, right? And do that, right? And you see how the clip glows. Boom. Now you tell me that that is not satisfying. Now what you could do as well, optional, go to the light option, light, boom, come here, play the clip, bam. See how clean that is? Give me my award, man.